This your girl CC with WIB Magazine, and I have my co-host on the line, Mickey Monday. How are you today?
I'm doing good, CC. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Happy Tuesday.
Nice. Yes.
Well, we have a special guest on the line. We have my homie, my friend, one of my favorite DJs. We have DJ Valasoul on the line with us. How are you?
What it is. I'm good. How y'all doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, feeling great. Feeling good.
That's what's up.
Tell everybody who you are, where you from, what you do.
All right, my name is DJ Valasoul. As CC just said, I DJ. Is what I do. I produce. I do videos. I engineer and master. I'm from Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia. Music is my life. You know what I mean?
Okay, the DMV area. We all from the DMV area on here.
A word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mickey Monday, where you from?
I'm from DCPG, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Both of them, you know.
And CC, where you from again?
DC?
DC? Okay.
I
DMV
said we
love in here.
Area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So DJ Valasoul, what's the meaning behind that name? How did you even come up with DJ Valasoul?
Originally what happened was I had DJ ABS, and that wasn't a household name because the acronym stands for Ass Bouncer Specialist. You know what I mean? So that wasn't really a household name. So I went to the lab and was actually trying to find a name. And I was Googling names, and like everybody had the name that I was thinking about. You see what I'm saying? So I made up, you know what I mean? I invented the name DJ Valasoul. It actually means watch me do me. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you even get into DJing?
At first I was a rapper, and I wasn't really happy being a rapper. It was just the fact that I didn't think it was going anywhere for me. Per se. So one of my friends, DJ Rel on Point, he's a dope ass DJ. I went over to his house, and that's where we used to record at. So he had his turntables out or whatever the case may be, and I was like, yo, let me scratch some. So he turned the tables on, let me scratch on the tables or whatever the case may be, and from then on it was just my love. You see what I'm saying? So.
That's how DJ Valasoul got created. I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. Yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of state the obvious here. So you know what I'm saying? You're wearing the hat.
Yeah.
You're rocking the hat, and it's got Spin Life on it.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us a little bit more about Spin Life Entertainment?
Spin Life Entertainment is the future, and I feel like what's missing right now is a release. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And because of COVID and everything like that, I'm into events. That's what I'm into. You see what I'm saying? On one side. On the other side, I'm really into it with a couple different artists. You see what I'm saying? Bang Bang Brizzle, 3MP, Yo 2 Times. Like I'm really invested in those artists. They invested in me. And we just making a movement, you see what I'm saying? So Spin Life Entertainment is going to be a lot of different things, but right now the focus is with the artists and making sure their career blossom as it should.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So with those artists, I mean, when you say, you're focusing on artists, you're talking about like management, like talent, you know what I'm saying? Like artist development or just like promotion, like getting everything out, marketing and promotion, or is it all it's all of that under the umbrella?
It's all of that under the umbrella, but I'm fortunate enough to have 3 artists who are capable of handling a lot of the stuff on their own. You see what I'm saying? And we all didn't work with artists, you see what I'm saying? So some artists you need to pamper, other artists you need to just say what you need to get done and they do it. You see what I'm saying? Right. These 3 artists I have here are capable of handling their own. You see what I'm saying? What we're doing together is making sure that we get there. You see what I'm saying? So we're wearing multiple different hats. So producers, engineers, site locators for videos. I mean, shooting videos. That's how I got into shooting videos or whatever the case may be, because instead of paying somebody $500, $1,000 to do it, I can learn to do it. And then when we get to that point where we can put that in the budget, that's fine. But right now, you got to think smarter. You see what I'm saying? So when I say the backing for the artist, I realize I mean whatever needs to be done. So if they want to shoot a video here, I'm the only cameraman, then I'm shooting the video. You see what I'm saying? If we gotta record something, I'm the only engineer, then I gotta record it. If I need them on a song or whatever, a beat that I made, they writing the lyrics. So it's just like whatever needs to be done so we can get ourselves out there is the main source.
That's like teamwork right there.
Yeah, for a fact.
Right. So I was gonna ask you, originally when you said your name wasn't for, wasn't a household name.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get a picture of, how you became a DJ. You know what I'm saying? What brought you or what led you to this path? Because you could be doing music or production, but DJ is like, I think that's really where your strong suit is, what your passion is. So tell us a little bit more about that.
After I started learning how to DJ, it was just like a hobby at first. I can't even front. It was like a hobby, a very expensive hobby. But after a while, I was like, yo, I want to see what I could do in front of people. You see what I'm saying? And the first show I ever did was a pool party. And how they was reacting to the songs that I was playing, and me reading the crowd, trying to figure out the right songs to play, it was like, yo, this is dope. You see what I'm saying? The energy there was there. And that's why I'm really big in on events, because like, I know y'all all went to like concerts or festivals, whatever the case may be. And when everybody's song comes on, that togetherness, that energy that comes out, you can't recreate that. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what did it for me. That's what made me go down this path. And then I started researching like what actually is a DJ and the origin of DJing and all that stuff. So it's kind of like, this is a very powerful skill. And that's what I'm into. I'm into like stuff that's gonna change the perspective. You know what I mean? Something that will take the edge off, like take us out of reality for a minute and just be happy. You see what I'm saying? When you go to a party, you just happy. You don't even know why. It could be the alcohol, it could be the person next to you. You don't know. You just know that it's a good atmosphere and you feel happy. And then when you leave the club, it's like, it's back to the real world. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's what actually got me into DJing.
Okay. That's what's up. Wow. Yeah. So since you are in this world, or in this realm rather, where you're around music 24/7 all the time, right? What's one genre of music that you feel doesn't get the attention that it deserves?
I would think R&B.
Okay.
R&B doesn't, and I feel like R&B is the cornerstone of everything that we do. You see what I'm saying? Because what are we without our relationships? You see what I'm saying? So regardless on what different level of relationship you at or who you decide to do it with, that's not even the point. The point of the matter is how we get through them. You dig what I'm saying? Like learning from, I remember growing up in the 90s where I really didn't understand about love, and then R&B was taking over. You see what I'm saying? It was a more prominent genre than hip hop was. And then hip hop took off, and nobody wanted to be caught crying about somebody. Nobody wanted to be caught being vulnerable by something that somebody did. Everybody want to talk about, oh, I had sex with your girl, or your baby mama texted me. People got into that. You dig what I'm saying? And it kind of took away from what people actually going through, because on the flip, you don't want nobody fucking with your baby mama or your baby daddy, but you will talk about that shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's, and then it's like, now you can't really be on that shit. You you can't have that because nobody wants to seem weak. So now R&B is more like hip hop now. It's not real life R&B because R&B is about the ups and the downs. It's like the black version of country music. You dig what I'm saying? It's like the ups and the downs, and you don't have that no more. And that light doesn't shine on it as such anymore. So I feel like R&B is one of the genres that's being neglected right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. And it's funny you say that because I notice a lot of artists now, they're doing this thing where they're like harmonizing, and they're like they have like a like a melody to it, but they're still rapping in R&B. Like I listen to,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Like
It's
Summer Walker and her and
yeah.
Janae Aiko, they do stuff like that. Kaylani too, where it's not like they really singing, they kind of just rapping and got a little melody.
And got like a little flow to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But her is more like I feel like her is a poet in a way. And she just that's how she delivers. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But like Kiani and everybody, like, yes, that's right on the nose. You see what I'm saying? It's like you can't name, like, what, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, you can name 5 singers, like people that can fucking sing. Now you can, who have you heard that actually was like, damn, like, yo, like that's another Whitney Houston right there. You see what I'm saying? I haven't heard that in a while. You see what I'm saying? I haven't heard another Brian McKnight. You see what I'm saying? I haven't heard this. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I got you. So I'm gonna go back to the DJ world and ask some questions. Who are three DJ legends you think?
Like legends, like my legends?
Yes, who do you think are 3 DJ legends? Your 3 DJ legends.
Well, DJ Khaled will be one of them.
Okay.
I feel like he reopened the door. You see what I'm saying? Who else? DJ B, I don't know if y'all heard of him. He's DJ in Virginia, but world renowned. Like, this man hands is lightning. You see what I'm saying? DJ Quebec. These are the DJs that I look at for well, I guess how I'm formulating my character, like, you know what I mean, to be in the conversation. You see what I'm saying? I feel like being able to talk with different artists, produce different artists is a key feature of a DJ. I feel like mixing and being able to throw a party is keys to a great DJ. And actually knowing techniques, like knowing the craft. You see what I'm saying? And that's that in itself, in the mixing part, is every DJ. But those 3 that I named kind of like brings all that together to me.
Okay. So what have you been doing since we've been doing this quarantining? Have you been on IG Live, done any DJ battles?
I did one DJ battle, but I'm not the type of person that wants to do what everybody else is doing. You see what I'm saying? And like, I feel like you fall into that pool of everybody doing one thing. You see what I'm saying? So when DJs was doing the live battles and mixing on live or whatever the case may be, I did a couple of them, but I stopped because I was like, people gonna follow who they gonna follow, but this is not a good marketing time. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I could do something better. So that's when I started focusing on my artists. So in this quarantine time, we've been shooting videos. We've been getting things together, making plans, you know, moving forward. You feel me? Because I feel like I'm where the party is. And the party is not necessarily online. You dig what I'm saying? So at some point in time, we all gonna get back together and we can have festivals and all the other stuff. So I've been preparing my library crates, as you were, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm preparing all of that for that time period. But right now, I'm letting my artists gain fans. And this is a keen time for the artist to gain fans. You see what I'm saying? Because as a DJ, I'm playing everybody's music anyways. Anybody can do that. You dig what I'm saying? Any DJ, any number of DJs can get online and play everybody else's music. But now a lot of DJs are saying, okay, I'm going to take this time and make sure the artist that I'm aligned with is getting more fans, because when those fans come back, I'm DJing at those shows. So we already in the change in fans anyway. So I might as well put my energy behind them, and that's what I've been doing.
Gotcha. Well, congratulations.
Appreciate you.
So now that you've kind of been in the game long enough, and and you kind of seen it go from analog to digital, where do you think ultimately the DJing scene is headed? For either whether it's from 1 year to 5 years from now, like how do you see things going, especially with Corona, kind of inserting itself into our plans,
Yeah. You're not going to be able to keep people inside. That's not going to happen. You see what I'm saying? You can make recommendations. You can say that, if you don't have to go outside, don't. But at some point in time, people are going to be out. And there's nothing you can do about it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that entertainment itself needs to upgrade. I don't know about how, but I know the atmosphere and the experience needs to upgrade, and it will. And with technology and how everything is digital now, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. We're not held down by carrying records everywhere. All we need is a hard drive. You see what I'm saying? So,
right.
Excuse me. It's sky's the limit. I couldn't even imagine what's going to happen next, but I could tell you one thing: I'm gonna be there. So,
Sure.
that's all I can tell you. But I have no idea what's up next. But it's gonna be dope.
Okay. So, what are some of your pet peeves when being behind the deck? Like when you are doing an event, you know what I'm saying? And you in the zone, you getting busy, just transition after transition. It's getting hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's some things that kind of irk you when you behind the deck and you see people doing certain stuff, or they might come up to you, ask you questions like, "Hey, can you play this song real quick?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are some things that you've experienced in your time,
Well,
being a DJ in events?
That's one of them. Coming up to me.
That's why I said
man, I don't care. I don't care if it's just a patron there that's just Jordan today, and they just like, yo, can you play this song or whatever the case would be, or if it's an artist. I honestly don't like it. I don't come up to me, man. From an artist standpoint, nobody knows your music, because if you had to come up to me and ask me to play it, that means nobody knows it. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying that you're not gonna get the response that you want, because when you go to the club, you are focused on listening to something that you already heard and that you already like. It's almost like going to Foot Locker just because you know the Jordans are there. You see what I'm saying? It's like, and then you go to Foot Locker and they try to sell you some Adidas. Like, no, that's not what I want. You see what I'm saying? So what else? What's another one, man? Bad drinks. Sometimes bartenders make watered down drinks. I mean, that's not something I can handle, but it's a pet peeve. I just don't like that, period. But the bartenders at the Glow Bar, they be getting on point. They be on point with that. What's another one? That's pretty much it. I don't like when the establishment itself is like not adequate. You see what I'm saying? There's not like a plan on how things are supposed to be plugged up and stuff like that. You go to a venue, and then I done been to venues where we literally had to trace cables. you see what I'm saying, to find where things were. You see what I'm saying? To plug in or whatever the case may be. And it's like, yo, I'm supposed to get ready for the show and I can't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People wise, it's pretty much just people coming up to me. That's pretty much it, people wise. Okay. I mean, if I know you, then it's cool. But if it's like you just want me to change the song, and sometimes it'd be like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock when the club is like really popping, and somebody comes out and say, yo, can you play some Jodeci? What? Like, what? No, I'm not playing that right now. Like, you about to kill the whole vibe right now.
Yeah.
And that's part about it, man. But for the most part, lately, I've been blessed to not have to go through most of that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Club has been up, like, pristine, you know what I mean? Everything's been going good, whatever the case may be. So that was more or less like the beginning of my career, you know what I mean? Going through all that. But you got to go through all that because you got to know, you know what I mean? It's that stuff you got to learn, you feel me?
Yeah, ups and downs, trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
I had a question on your pet peeves, though. Because if an artist is kind of trying to get themselves out, and I thought that if they're trying to get themselves out, they usually go to the DJs. So for them to come to you, isn't that kind of like one networking fact to try to get the newcomers out? That's just like your artists that you have. Mm-hmm. So when you're trying to get them out, you want to get them to the DJs, correct?
Like that DJ has a podcast, then yeah. That DJ got like a podcast or a radio show or something like that where you can gain attention, then yes. But at the club, no, that's not a good idea. Because they said the Migos went up to the clubs in the area and was paying them to put their music on every week. Every week they was doing that. They was drilling. They would have spent less money if they'd have just went to the radio station.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's upon that DJ to charge you whatever he wants. So if I'm at a very popping club or whatever the case may be, and my name draws at least 1,000 people just by putting me on the flyer, I can charge you 1,000. I can charge you 1,500, 10 grand, whatever the case may be. If you take that to a radio station, what you would get is more organic. And I'm not talking about payola because you can promote your song on the radio station. You dig what I'm saying? But that would generate more organic, you see what I'm saying, listeners than it would at the club. Because as soon as you drop that song, I'm telling you, I've done it too many times and I've seen it done too many times. As soon as you drop that song, the whole crowd is going to drop. They're just going to be looking. Like, what is this? Nobody knows you. You see what I'm saying? Like, if Migos was already popping, then when they played something, then it was like, I bet I already know. You see what I'm saying? I already know these cats or whatever the case may be. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. I'm just saying there's a smarter ways to do it, especially now. Like back in the day in the 90s, and yes, you got to get, because you're really not getting it to nobody else any other way than go to the DJ or whatever the case may be. But this is 2020. You don't have to go to the DJ no more. You got social media, you got all types of different media that you can put your music in that's going to get those listeners and generate those followers instead of paying a DJ. Okay. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like you just need to dive deeper into your marketing strategy because that's pretty much all what this is marketing.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so let's just go back to the music industry really quick because you just mentioned something that was kind of touches with this question. So, if you could work with somebody, any artist in the music industry, if you could host a mixtape or even, if you could do something collaborative with any artist, who could you see yourself working with?
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Lil Wayne. And I picked Lil Wayne because I feel like I can learn a shit ton from that man. I feel like I can learn a lot from just being in the studio. I don't even necessarily have to be a major part. You see what I'm saying? I don't necessarily have to be the producer, the executive producer. I don't got to be nothing. You see what I'm saying? I can be the engineer, the tracking engineer, and all I'm doing is recording Wayne, and I'm in there doing the process, and I can learn tons. I already know it. You see what I'm saying? So that would be the one that I would choose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
What is one of your biggest challenges, DJ Soul? Is being a DJ.
I feel like it's the same thing that everybody goes through. Life. You see what I'm saying? Because you can plan all day, you can dream all night, but it's always going to be something. It's always going to be something that's going to knock you off your saddle. It's always going to be something that has you in a room and not talking to nobody for months at a time. It's always going to be something that's just going to it's going to derail you. And I feel like life has a way of making you like earn everything. Everything that you want, everything that you dream about, everything that you can ever aspire to be, life has a way of making you earn that. And I feel like that's my biggest challenge is like just the day-to-day life situations. Because outside of DJing is simple. You see what I'm saying? I know how to move the crowd. I know how to make it rock. I know how to make it be jumping. I know that. You see what I'm saying? I'm in a whole nother place when I'm DJing. But from the time I get off those tables and I'm packing up and to the next time I DJ, it's like now I gotta handle this, and this. You see what I'm saying? Okay. And I feel like that's my biggest thing.
Okay.
I feel like that's my biggest thing.
Wow. So, you know, with verses being a new thing, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing now. Everybody's ready to tune into a versus, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, who would you like to see go hit for hit?
Anybody?
Yeah, you can pick anybody. This your personal, you know what I'm saying? If you had to curate a versus battle, you know what I'm saying? Who would you pick to go against one another?
I would love to see because we just saw I don't know why I want to call her Moesha, but Brandy. We saw Brandy and Monica. I want to see Pac and Big.
Okay.
I feel like if they would have never had died, their relationship now will be crazy. You see what I'm saying? And then they will be able to sit down and actually talk about, you know what I mean, who shot you and all that stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? Like we'll be able to actually know the truth behind it. You see what I'm saying? So then that would be my one.
Okay. Yeah, that actually would be dope for real.
That shit would be dope.
Man, them followers and them views would have been woo.
What? That joke would be crazy. That joke would be crazy. Even if it was to do it right now, like virtually. You see what I'm saying? Like virtual reality and plug in the responses they would have had and the questions they would have had. It still be dope.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Mickey Monday, you have any other questions before we go into trivia?
No, I don't. That's, you know, hey man. Well, you've been pretty good at answering the questions, you know, and we all DMV to DMV connect. That's why I wore my E-shirt. Tucker told me to wear this shirt.
Hey, I'm wearing right now expiration date unknown right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Cam. You know what I mean? Like it's supporting Black people, right? You know what I mean? So trying to support my Black business as much as possible. So
gotcha.
Actually, you know what? I do have a question. I'm glad you brought that up too. So you I know you have like an apparel or like a clothing line. It's called Queued Up, right? Is that something that you're working on?
Yeah, I actually put it on the back burner because
okay.
I need to partner with somebody that's that can bring my ideas to life fashion wise. You dig what I'm saying? So I kind of jumped on that and I'm glad I created it, and I'm glad I got it. Excuse me, but I felt like I need to have somebody with me on that. So that's kind of like on the back burner right now. Okay. But it's still there, so it's gonna come out and it's gonna be dope. You see what I'm saying? But for right now, it's on the back burner.
For sure.
Well, we got 2 trivia questions for you. Mine is two questions into one. So the first one is, what's one exciting thing you're gonna do this month in September?
Shoot a video. That's a sight. That's a sight for me because I love it. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be shooting a video, and it's actually for Yo 2 times. You know what I mean? So that video is gonna be coming out soon, so it's gonna be dope. I'm gonna shoot it and everything. That's gonna be dope.
And I hope to be at that video shoot.
And this video shoot, I got you.
Okay, and the second one is, what's one goal you want to accomplish this month in September?
Getting back. No, I ain't gonna say that. I want to get more proficient on the tables.
Okay.
I want to get better at my craft. So I want to knock out a couple techniques before this month is over.
Okay.
Nice. And then my trivia question is, what's the weirdest food that you've ever eaten?
Weirdest food I've ever eaten. I'm not a big person. I'm not big on like eating stuff that's kind of crazy, you know. But I call it Jesus bread. But you know, like the bread from y'all ever seen Jesus of Nazareth? I'm a PK, so y'all never seen that movie before.
I haven't.
It's like a papaya. It's like a thin bread that they use, that they break off and stuff like that. When I was deployed, I had that. You see what I'm saying? It was actually kind of good.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yes. Well, before we get off, tell everybody where they can follow you.
At DJ Valasoul, DJ Valasoul. So you messing me up over here, Sky. Man, I swear. But you can follow me or Google me at that name. You see what I'm saying? Everything is that. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, everything is Valasoul, man. DJ Valasoul.
Okay. Well, I want to say congrats on everything you're doing. Continue to grind. I can't wait till we can start DJing and having events where we could do the DJ battles again.
I'm looking forward to that.
I know. Thanks for interviewing with us today.
Thank you for inviting me, man. It's been a pleasure. It's an honor.
Yeah. Absolutely. Excuse me. I was gonna say, man, thanks. Yeah, thanks for being a part of this experience. You know what I'm saying? When you get your clothing line up and ready, let me know so I can, because I'm all about showing local support. So once you get it up and running, so let me know so I can buy some stuff.
I got you. I'm gonna let y'all know, man. I'll let you know, man.
Cool.
And I'm gonna tell you have a happy Tuesday. Be blessed.
All right, y'all do the same. Thanks for having me.
Yes, stay safe.
Sure.
1, 2, 3